Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are out in the caravan again. So what are we going to be doing in 2025? What are we going to be doing?
Lots of holidays, lots of activities.
Yeah,
getting out as much as possible.
definitely. What we have got planned, we want to do more winter caravaning, don't we? That's definitely something we're keen on doing
for
this year as well. So we're going to be going out in the next couple of weeks to another CL site or CS site. So stay tuned for that one. But overall, we want to do a bit more sort of winter camping and get out there. Also, we want to do more sort of winter hiking, sort of winter walks. They're not so popular on YouTube, but we really enjoy doing them. So we're going to carry on doing them anyway.
Yeah, we work full time, both of us, so it's difficult, trying to get the time to get out.
Yeah.
We'd like to get out more, but we're just trying to do as much as we can, I think.
Yeah, sometimes it's not, it's just not viable to go out in the caravan, and also it's quite expensive to going out every week. Trying to go out every week is quite expensive, so
the meals clock up.
The meals clock up. They do indeed. So what else are we thinking of doing? We want to get out more in our boat. That's something we definitely want to do. Now, this YouTube channel is actually still in its infancy. We only started in September of last year, and it's doing really well, but we've only done like one real boating video in the last part of the season. So we really want to sort of get out in the boat. We're going to be doing lots of adventures. We want to start towing the boat to different locations as well, just like you do with your caravan. We want to be towing our boat to the different marinas and exploring the coastal areas of the south of England, really. So that is something we're really keen on doing, and we want to take you along for that. Something else we're really excited about in 2025 is doing some collaborations with other YouTubers. Now, we have a couple of things planned. The first is with Fat Tomo Goes Boating. Now we'll be going on a rally with him in May, and there'll also be Nick from Aquaholics there, so that'll be really exciting. And on the caravan front, we are doing a collaboration, aren't we?
Yeah, I think Caravan Cavapoo, so we're looking forward to that in the New Forest.
Caravan Cavapoo Escapes.
Yes, I was going to look to you to do the full name and the link.
So I'll leave the links in the description below for those two channels, so go and check them out. That's if you want to. Anyway.
Oh, this is really nice. I don't usually like hot chocolate, but I do like the cream in there.
It is very nice indeed, actually. But what we're going to talk about next, let's have a look. We've got a list down here, which we're looking at. Winter jobs. Now, in this caravan, it's very limited worktop space. We usually have the television on the worktop, which is behind the kitchen, which you can just see there. Now, and you would have seen it in the caravan review video that we did. Now, we usually have the television on there, which takes up most of the space. So what I would really like to do is actually have like a hanging TV bracket. I've got one off Amazon, and at a later stage I will be doing a video on the installation of that and see whether if it will work first before I install it, and then we'll go from there. With the boat, we've got some upgrades. One of the upgrades is for the trailer. Now, we have to move the trailer in and out of under the carports, which you may have seen, and I'll try and put some pictures up if I have them now. And we've used a very old trailer dolly, which was produced back in the 90s, which was called Mr. Shifter 3. Now, I picked that up on eBay, and the actual trailer weighs 1500 kg, and it struggled to sort of move it. There's a slight slope, very minute slope on the driveway, and in the wet that thing really struggled. And also that it didn't have a differential, so trying to turn it left and right when the machine was under load was almost impossible. You had to really sort of yank the tyres and drag them across the floor. So we wanted something that was a bit easier and made life easier to get the boat in and out, because the caravan's nice and easy, but we needed to get the boat a bit more easy. So this is why we've gone and purchased a new dolly, trailer dolly. Now, I'm not going to say which one we actually bought. That will be in another video. But check out for that one. We bought it with our own money. It's not sponsored or anything, but I'm trying to get a discount off the company so that if we do like it and we don't send it back, then I can offer a discount code for you guys in case you ever wanted one as well. Now, what else?
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows. I know what else. Canopy.
Canopy. Yeah.
You looking forward to that?
Can't wait to get out.
When did we buy it?
When did we go to, was it October? We went to the caravan show.
Caravan show in October, wasn't it? Yeah. And you might have seen that in the video that we did about the NEC show.
All the tiny caravans.
Yeah, and all the tiny caravans. That's what we focused on when we were there. And we bought a sun canopy from Isabella.
It's called Shade.
Called Shade, and
yeah.
Really simplistic, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and
we did just want the one that just came out, and then we saw this one and thought, actually, there's protection there. So if there's any rain or wind, because the idea is we sit under it, a bit of protection, sun, rain, completely rain.
And it's actually down below there, just before, so you can't actually see it, but it's just sitting on the sofa there. It's so light. The packaging is so small.
Less than 5 kg. I think.
Less than 5 kg, the whole thing. So incredible, really. So we're really impressed with that so far. Just as a shade, you know, it's great, very light and simple. So looking forward to getting that up in one of our videos as well. And we also have a
shelter dome.
A shelter dome.
Dome shelter. I don't know what it's called.
Now we decided not to go for a awning on this caravan. Over the years we've had big awnings, like we've you'd have seen sort of in one of our videos when we were talking about Dinky and our caravan history. We had a twin axle Bailey Carolina twin axle, and we bought a seasonal awning for that one.
Massive.
It was huge, but we had 3 kids at that point, all running around.
Yeah,
they absolutely loved it in the space. It was 4 meters deep. It had 3 bags of steel tubing, which weighed an absolute and putting that all in the caravan and everything else. You know, when we were younger, we could handle it. Now we're old. We don't really. We just can't be dealing with that anymore. So we actually tried buying the awning specific to this caravan, which is a wraparound awning.
It's lovely, yeah.
And I think I have a short which shows that. And it just sort of wraps around the back of the caravan. Now that was great. It was an air awning, and those, you know, we've had a couple of air awnings in our history as well, and they haven't been totally reliable, and would always deflate over a couple of, like if we're there for a week or something at a campsite, you would have to keep pumping the thing up all the time, and it was always getting stressful. And we had an air tent once, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we were on holiday for a week, and there was a storm, and we woke up with all the tent just deflated and on our faces, but in the middle of the night in a storm.
The kids thought it was fun, but we didn't. You certainly didn't, because you were out pumping it up.
So I'm not into the air tents anymore. But we tried that one, and it was a nice space. It absolutely doubled the size of this tiny caravan, but it wasn't for us really. So what we needed to do was go for a pole sort of situation, and we went for the dome shelter, didn't we?
Went for the dome shelter. But yeah, just to say, the wraparound awning was great because we went to Wales. We had the kids and their partners, and that was kind of an outside space for us in the evening.
It worked well. It did work really well.
Yeah.
They don't actually manufacture them anymore. The manufacturer went bust. Even though this is like a new caravan as well, so I'm not sure what's going on there with the actual product. But you can't get the version for the small D4-2 anymore. We actually got the one for the D4-3 off eBay, and it fitted lovely, even though it's not for this one, and it came right to the edge of the caravan here. So if you do have a D4-2, the D4 awning, 3 awning,
it does fit,
and it's, you know, it does its job if that's what you want. But yeah, we went for the dome shelter, didn't we? And really, we just wanted somewhere when we're sitting out at night and the midgies start coming around. Sonia's like a midgie magnet, aren't you?
Yeah, but they like my blood.
Yeah, they like your blood, so you know you're always getting bitten. So yeah, so we needed something where we can just like hide in there when the midgies are out, and still enjoy the evenings in the summer evenings. So these we've got a little dome shelter, and it's got like fly sort of screens on it on the sides. So we'll show you that in the future, hopefully.
That's really good.
Yeah,
working really well.
So what else? We have got some developments with the actual channel itself. We've surpassed our 500 subscriber target, and we're on our way to getting the 3,000 watch hours. What does that mean, you ask? Well, that means that we can put some new features up, and on a PC we'll be able to put some merch up. So we've been developing some merch. We've got t-shirts, mugs, coasters, hoodies, and they will be, once we reach that 3,000 mark, we will be releasing that and getting that up. So I'm really excited about that. And then we'll be able to show you all the new merch that we've got for the channel.
And just to say, it's not these cups. These were a Christmas gift for us. So it's not these ones, but these are lovely Christmas gifts. So.
Yeah, absolutely. These were Christmas gifts. Lovely Christmas gifts.
So just to point out, it's not these ones. That was...
Yeah. But if you do remember, my youngest son actually bought me a cup for my birthday, which was a self-mixing, automatic mixing cup. Now, I have actually got affiliate links in the description for all the products that I use now. So if you are interested in getting that, we have an Amazon affiliate link. If you purchase anything with those links, we will get a small kickback, and the money will just go back into the channel and for funding more adventures. So yeah, and I've got affiliate links for all the electronics that I use, the drones, the mini drones, the camera gear that I've used. So you can have a look at all those. And yeah, so that's that. So I think that wraps up everything that we wanted to sort of say for 2025. And there's nothing else that you can think of, is there?
Just say a big thank you to everyone for watching the channel.
Absolutely, yeah. So thanks ever so much for everyone who has subscribed to the channel already. You wouldn't believe it, but out of all the people that watch our videos, 95% are not subscribed. Which so if you do like watching our stuff and you like our videos, please subscribe. It really helps with the YouTube algorithms, and means that YouTube will start displaying it in front of other people that like caravanning and boating and all that stuff. So I really appreciate those subscriptions. And I think that's it. So until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.
Bye. This is nice actually. I'm not usually a hot chocolate person, but with this it's really nice.
I told you.
It's probably because it's this
Galaxies.
one.